Ah! What's up, guys? Today I'm going to give a tutorial on how to do basically everything in Gorilla Tag. So if you are a noob or you are a pro and you just want to clarify, this is for you. Let's get straight into it. And why is Doug the Bug there? Anyways, the first thing is to move around. You need it to get to other places, like Gazebo, Doug the Bug, Double Walls, or Stump. So, I'm going to give a good strat on how to run really fast. Here it is. Alright. Basically, what you want to do, all I can do to explain this is like a train. What I do for my right hand, big wheel. For my left hand, little wheel. If I combine the two, it looks like this. Which is really fast and very crucial if you want to survive a very long time in a round. Or if you are new and you can't really handle that yet, try the funny run. Do an L shape and then do a circular motion on the ground. This is also very fast and this also works. So I would definitely recommend this if you are totally new. Next, we have Double Walls. Double Walls is a very great place to lose sight of people. And there are 3 things you can learn here. I have 3 fingers, right? Anyways, the first thing that you will probably learn is to pinch climb. Basically, what you have to do, you have to hug the wall, jump, and then hug it again. My controller disconnected. Hug, launch, hug again. Hug, launch, hug again. Launch, hug again. Launch, hug again. Launch, hug again. And you keep doing this over and over again until voila, you get to the top. Another way of doing this is to wall bounce. One way to wall bounce. Now we have the walls. The walls are probably the hardest thing to master in Gorilla Tag. But really, once you get used to it, you will become a pro. How to wall climb is basically, people say to do it like Frozone or something, but what I do L's, and then just go to the side, go to the side. Just keep doing that over and over again. Don't look up. Just keep doing that over and over again. And eventually, you will reach slippery walls, slippery walls. And that are slippery walls, so you can't really wall climb those anymore. But yeah, basically, when it's really hard to learn at first. It took me a month. But after you get some used to it, you will be able to look like this. Which is very great to get away from those lava monkeys. Then we have wall running. Wall running, very hard. Everyone is scared of it. Mostly new players. All you want to do is put your hand on the wall and push forward. As you can see, there are these little dents, which basically you can use to your advantage to just push forward. And then, after you master your dominant hand, you can do your non-dominant hand. But first, an example. Once you get very great at that, you will become a very good Gorilla Tag player. Let me give you another example. So if you are a visual learner, that's for you. But otherwise, this is a great way to escape the lava monkeys. Then we have Lucioing. Even I am not the master at it. But really, all I had to say is it's just wall running, but with 2 hands. So it's kind of like the funny run, but you want to do it on the side. So you can kind of like tilt your head or do something like that, which is very hard, but once you get used to it, it is very good to either get height or speed. Which, let me show you an example. Boom. As you can see, I just Lucioed. I am not the master at it, so you could probably ask a really pro player, and they'll give you a tutorial, hopefully. But then finally, we have verticaling. It is basically wall running or Lucioing up. So kind of like elevatoring, where you only go up, but instead on walls. It's just wall running, but instead of going forward, you go up. And you can do a circular motion. You can just flip your hand like this, like a pancake or a wave, whatever you want to call it. But once you get used to it, you will become a pro at it. Let me give you an example. Whee! That is my best example because I am not the best at verticaling myself. But you may be able to fool people of verticaling by wall climbing one-handed, like this. Technically, I'd count this as verticaling, but you don't have to. And finally, a little tiny trick. They'll probably patch this soon. But basically, you just want to go in this corner right here, drop down, and then do arm circles like a bird, like wee, 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 and then you'll go straight up. I just learned this, so me personally, I cannot do it. If you could do it on a different wall better, then that is great with you. But personally, this is my favorite wall because I learned here, so. Oh, I almost did it. Anyways. Now, we have slippery walls. Most people hate them, but once you get used to them, they're very great. Basically, all you want to do is have a smooth and steady motion, like this. As you can see, that is how most people wall camp, right here. Basically, all you really have to do is just keep a circular motion going. If you mess up just slightly, you will fall. So it is very tricky to master, but once you do it, people will think you're hacking. And red walls, yeah, we don't talk about those. Now we have branching. Most people say branching is easy, and it's really just branch to branch. But for me, I suck at it, so I'm kind of giving myself a tutorial too right now. Basically, all you want to do is, like I just said, go branch to branch. But if you're running from someone and you don't have that much time to think, it does get very hard. But once you become a pro at it, you will lose some monkeys. And it is very crucial to becoming a Gorilla Tag Pro. Scaling is almost just branching and wall climbing if they had a baby. That's really all it is. All you really have to do is just take a big jump onto the next branch, like this. See? Very easy. But first, to master this mechanic, you can either do pinch climbing, or, like I said, you can do wall climbing. You have to master at least one of those two in order to be good at this. And also you have to master branching. So, yeah. Now I am going to give you some personal jukes. Obviously, the first juke, maybe second, you're gonna learn is the one and only slide juke. People are scared of this because, how can you juke with the slide? It's basically elevatoring, but you put your hand up and then you fling. That's really all you do. Just run into it and then put your hand through it and fling like this. Whee! Just like that. It will take some getting used to, but once you master it, it will help you. Then, if you have any props like these books, use them to your advantage. They will help you unless you are in ranked, which has no props. Then we have a tree juke. Basically, if someone is chasing me and I'm going towards a tree, I can either scale the tree or I can go behind the tree, pretend I'm gonna scale the tree, but instead just bounce right off. So it kind of looks like this. And then, when the lava monkey's coming, they will act like this. Which is a very great juke. Then we have the gazebo juke. The gazebo juke is also a very great juke. Basically, if you are, say, right here, and a lava monkey is chasing you, really all you have to do is go to the other side, jump onto the other side, on the opposite edge, then crawl around. This is a book spine, so I'm going to call it the spine, and then jump right after. The lava monkeys will be right here trying to catch you, but you will be right here, which is a very great juke, in my personal opinion. Then, most people have learned this. Basically, all you really have to do is just wrap your hand around it, and then fling. Kind of like the slide juke, but not. So it really looks like this. You can do it two-handed or one-handed. Preferably, if you are a noob, I would go with the two-handed. But if you are a pro like me, you can go for the one-handed. Then we have the stump juke. Oh no. The stump juke. Basically, all you have to do is just get onto get onto this branch right here, next to the wall. Basically, what you want to do for this one is just, all you really want to do is just run, and then it's basically the slide juke, but it's circular. That's the only difference. When you get to about right here, you can do it, and then whee! You don't have to go back on the branch. I was just doing that so I can continue filming. Alright. And I think that is it for all I have to teach you. Bye-bye!